Market dynamics are forcing tech companies to constantly evolve and undercut each other. In e-commerce, firms are competing not only on pricing and quality, but also on how fast they reach your doorstep. It started with Swiggy launching Instamart, promising grocery delivery in 15 to 30 minutes in Bengaluru and Gurugram. Soon, Dunzo stepped in with its 19-minute delivery promise. Then Grofers with a 10-minute pledge. Now, Zepto, a startup run by 19-year-old Stanford dropouts Adit Palicha and Kevalya Vora, is also promising 10-minute delivery of groceries. So how are these firms able to deliver groceries in such a short time? The answer is dark stores. These dark stores or micro warehouses are located close to the point of delivery, as opposed to large warehouses on the city outskirts. Hundreds of dark stores service an entire city like Delhi, compared to 3 to 4 large warehouses. Each dark store manages a focused set of 1500 to 2000 stock keeping units or SKUs, which are distinct product items. Now startups are using technologies inside these dark stores to reduce the processing time for orders. We spoke to Dunzo CEO Kabir Viswas to understand more about this.
A city like Bangalore, we have close to about 22 odd warehouses running, and overall, I think by the end of the year, we'll have about 65 odd warehouses running, right? We are partnering with what you call local entrepreneurs to be able to set this up. And what that allows us to do is make sure that the experience metrics for our customers are insanely quick, which means that today, actually on an average, our average orders get delivered within 13 minutes time, right? And so I think the 19-minute promise is just so that we can go ahead and under promise and over deliver at each instance. We have gone ahead and built ground up tech that allows us to go ahead and have shipping time within our dark stores at close to about 70 seconds. So on an average, any order that comes into the store at really high orders per hour, we are able to go ahead and make sure that it's ready to ship from the warehouse within 70 seconds time. There's a delivery partner who's right outside. And with the density that we are going at, we are able to go ahead and deliver a really large chunk of our orders within 13 to 14 minutes time. We have made sure that the 5 or 6 pickers that we have during the what you call peak order time of about 300 orders per hour. At that point, we have gone ahead and taken away decision making for them completely. We are also going ahead and automating some parts of the picking process, where 2 things will end up happening. A few of the baskets will go ahead and be what you call ready proactively based upon what people are buying on the app, as well as some of the items that are relevant to say 75% of baskets will start going ahead and getting automated picked and put within the what you call basket at that point of time itself.
We also spoke to Adit Palicha, founder and CEO at Zepto, which was launched this year. It operated in stealth mode for around 6 months before closing a $60 million fundraise earlier this month.
Currently integrated with software that helps navigate our packer workforce through the most ideal path in the dark store to pack an order when it comes in, so they can navigate themselves through the shortest path, get all the products packed, and then sort of move to the dispatch station. Or for example, on the last mile side, we've built out auto allocation algorithms so that our riders are constantly assigned to an order when they come into the micro warehouse. There isn't a delay between when you press the checkout button and when your order is assigned to a delivery driver. And so, those are some of the technical processes that we've implemented internally within our micro warehouses. Beyond that, if you look at the way we've designed the operations of the store, currently we've got about 2,500 SKUs to 3,000 SKUs that are listed in one of the micro warehouses that we partner with. We've also got 3.5 kilometer radiuses that each micro warehouse services in an area. So, for example, if you're sitting in Dwarka and Delhi, we might need 1 or 2 micro warehouses to service the entire area and get deliveries done in 10 minutes flat. Or whether you're sitting in Defense Colony, that might just be 1 micro warehouse. Or if you're sitting in Saket, it also might just be 1 micro warehouse. So it depends on the size, but roughly within a 3.5 kilometer radius, if you position your micro warehouse in exactly the right location in an area, you probably are able to get access to a maximum number of customers in 10 minutes or less.
However, as Indian startups are gunning to become the fastest to deliver your groceries, their race has also triggered a debate on social media. Given the condition of our roads and the traffic in our big cities, is it fair for startups to make their delivery partners work under a time constraint of as little as 10 minutes? Responding to the criticism, Grofers CEO Albinder Dhindsa clarified that his company is in no way forcing its delivery partners to drive faster. He said, "Our partner stores are located within 2 kilometers of our customers. We have 60 plus stores in Delhi and 30 plus in Gurugram. Our stores are so densely located that we can deliver 90% of our orders within 15 minutes, even if our riders drove at 10 km per hour. Our in-store planning and tech is now so good that we pack most orders under 2.5 minutes." The market penetration of quick commerce is estimated at around $0.3 billion in the calendar year 2021 and is expected to grow to $5 billion by 2025, according to a new report by Redseer. The growth will be led by convenience-seeking customers, among them ambitious millennials who are impulse purchasers in the big cities. The addressable market for quick commerce in India is 20 million households, according to Redseer. However, analysts aren't sure about the sustainability of the quick commerce model in India. Online grocery startups operate on wafer-thin profit margins of around 10 to 20%. Now add to that the cost of delivering groceries in 10, 15 or 19 minutes by operating several dark stores, as opposed to the hyperlocal model. Analysts add that while customers will not say no to quick deliveries, it is highly unlikely they'll choose to pay extra for it. It remains to be seen if quick commerce startups can create an addressable market and sustain the race for faster deliveries.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.